In early June, I was going to leave my home. I had invited my sister to Barcelona. As an HSP with tendency to get anxiety, I wanted to prepare myself mentally for going to a bigger city. So I made sure to fill myself up with a lot of good energy before we left. I needed a proper goodbye to my home and the lovely Danish nature. The day before we were leaving, I was really excited. But this tension began to develop a little into nervousness. But my anxiety was not going to keep me from living my life. So I thought it would all work out. We took off, and I already got anxiety on the plane, so I had to do some breathing exercises. My sister was so sweet, understanding, and she held my hand through my anxiety. After I got better, it was such a good feeling that I was sitting there on the plane, completely okay again, and was on my way to Barcelona. I'm so grateful for my breathing exercises that are always my lifesaver. We saw Casablanca, La Rambla, fountains. Everything was just so beautiful, nice and warm. We had delicious food, fun, and enjoyed being in Barcelona. We saw the Sagrada Familia, which is a big, beautiful cathedral. I was totally blown away by these beautiful windows. They are so beautiful. On the way to the airport, going home, I felt sick. I was so overstimulated by experiencing so much, and the heat was just too much. Even though our trip was amazing, I was happy to be home again with my family. But most of all, I was just eager to get to spend some time by myself. As soon as I had the opportunity, I drove alone to the North Sea, to an island called Rømø. I needed to shake the city life and the overstimulation off me. As soon as I see and feel the North Sea, my soul becomes calm. I forget time and place. I become so happy. All I just want is to go in the dunes, sit and isolate myself. Go down to the water, just walk there for several hours. Get my lungs cleaned out and fill myself with vitamin C. I love the breeze in my hair and I just feel free. While I was at the North Sea, I thought about it being a good experience to get out to travel. Even though I'm an HSP and sometimes get anxious, I'm grateful that I didn't let my anxiety control me as much as it once did. When we were in Barcelona, I took small breaks during the day, but the breaks were not enough to remove all my overstimulation. I just wanted to experience as many things as possible, so I tried to shut all my sensitivity out on purpose and choose to keep going all the time. It's not healthy to be so much on for several days. But in some situations, you just want to take advantage of being able to see a lot when you are on holiday. But it also resulted in me knowing I needed several days to get my energy back again. I said to myself that it was okay because I also have to live my life and to see some of the world. If you struggle with anxiety, stress or something else, and it keeps you from doing things you love the most, then it's important to fight for yourself to get better, so you can live your life as good as possible, even if it's difficult. Two years ago, I couldn't go out to travel after I got a huge panic attack. This kind of panic attack was so new and I hadn't learned how to deal with that kind of anxiety yet. At that point, I let the anxiety control me and stopped doing things I love, such as driving to the North Sea. The anxiety limited me incredibly much, and I honestly felt that I could drown myself in the bathtub of pure grief and the feeling of being mentally down. If you are struggling with mental issues, know that over time your mental health will improve if you allow yourself to be helped. Do your best to find some tools you can use that works for you in your everyday life. I would love to make a video for you with my breathing techniques that I use under anxiety. Know also that it's okay for you to feel the way you do. There's a reason why you feel what you feel. What you feel is important to accept, so you become more aware of what needs to be worked on. Never give up on yourself and your dreams because of mental health issues. It's easier said than done, I know, but you owe yourself to feel inner peace. If you open up about how you feel, things will change for the better. If I didn't accept how I felt and received help so I could learn to do breathing exercises, then I also wouldn't have been able to get through anxiety on a plane so well and have a great experience by getting out to travel. It was all worth listening to myself. I hope you will do the same, with or without any health issues.